What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Bad Wolf. Are you ready for Things They Don't Want You to Know, Part 3? All right, I know you guys are because I got lots of emails, um, on those topics and whatnot. So we're gonna go into a couple more things that, you know, okay. Everything in the U.S., okay, is for sale. Roads, bridges, schools, hospital, water plants, prisons, airports, etc. Who bought Klamath Lake in California? See Executive Order 12803. Even I don't know who bought it. So I'm going to look that up after we get done with this. All right. The people, quote, the people, quote, do not include you and me since our name are in capital letter fiction legal names. See Barron versus Mayor of City Council of Baltimore 32 U.S. 243. Now remember, guys, all this is information. You can all look it up, so I'm not giving away anything that's super secret or, protected or whatever else. Just a state citizen operating in the private, foreign national, giving you information that you guys should do your own research. Remember, I could just be a crazy guy you're listening to on YouTube, you know. So look it up for yourselves. All right. Great Britain is owned by the Vatican. Treaty of Verona 1213. Look it up. And by all means, if you find that you looked it up and it's not in there, let me know. I will retract this educational informational statement for private use only. You cannot use the U.S. Constitution to defend yourself because you are not party to it. Use instead the Bill of Rights. Padelford, Fay, and Company versus the Mayor and Aldermen of City of Savannah, 14 Georgia 438, comma 520. All right. Okay. King George the Third of England financed both sides of the Revolutionary War. Treaty of Versailles, July 15, 1782. Treaty of Paris, Peace, 8 Statute 80. See, I'm always getting blown up. Alright, so yeah, check it out. Okay. Non-judicial courts nor judges have existed in America since 1789. Executive administrators, or magistrates, not judges, enforce statutes and codes. Now remember, I told you, per the other code that I read, is that when they are enforcing codes and statutes, they're acting in a non-judicial capacity. Okay? But they enforce them. So that's going to be FRC versus GE 281 US 464, comma, Keller versus PE 261 US 428, 1 Stat 138-178. See also the 11th Amendment. This was the abolishment of all inferior courts to hear cases of law or equity. This means that all courts below the one Supreme Courts, not the U.S. Supreme Court. Y'all learning something today, huh? Okay. The IMF, International Monetary Fund, is an agency of the United Nations. Black Laws, 6th edition, page 816. Okay, so check of that information out. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to find the good stuffs. All right. So you own no property. Okay. Slaves cannot own property. Read the deed of your property and see that you are listed as a tenant. Senate Document 43, 73rd Congress, First Session. All right. Human capital. Products. Okay. See Executive Order 13037. Yeah, we already know that. The 1040 form is a tribute to the owners of Washington, D.C. and the Vatican. IRS Publication 6209, IMF Decoding Manual. Look it up. Look it up. All right. I think that's what we're going to cover for today. So hopefully you've enjoyed this educational information only. Now remember, all this information is already out there in the public domain, so definitely not giving anything out. It's just a majority of you guys don't know where to look for it. Okay? Now, is this information going to really change anything at the end of the day? No. Okay? They don't care that you know it because at the end of the day, they know most people aren't going to do anything with it. But it is good to know. There's nothing wrong with being in the trenches and knowing what's going on versus being there and being unknowing and not hip to the situation. So, I'm not even saying by any means go out there and try to do something crazy. Not at all. It's not what this channel is about. This channel is only about education so that you guys can know the game. Okay? Like anything else, and how can you try to win a basketball game if you don't know your enemy or how to play the game, or chess, if you don't know which positions pieces can move and how they move, you're not going to win the game by chance. And you know what? In this particular game, if you want to look at the grand story, I'll say it honestly: we're not going to win. Okay? And it's not about winning. It's about learning to live a better quality of life and raising everybody's energy levels. Because the biggest thing out there is when you got these people who don't know what's going on and argue and fight for something that is suppressing them, and they don't even know it. It's just like Morpheus said in The Matrix, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not one of us, you're still plugged into the system. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's there for people who are incompetent. But I like to believe that the people who come to my channel are competent, and so that's why they're here, just to get a little bit more information. So, your humble host, I want to thank you guys. I also want to send a shout out to A6. I see Mr. Grind Time. I see you out there still holding it down. So I appreciate you. And to those other channels out there that support me, appreciate you guys as well. Continue to stay wise and woke. And yeah, I'm still fighting these battles. So I will let you guys know how it goes. Talk to you later. Don't forget to check out the new YouTube, the BadWolf Media channel, and the website.